Evet. 16 December, 7 in the evening. Today I'm going to tell you something about myself. My existence in Turkey. Why did I come to Turkey? What am I doing? People are very much curious, they're really suspicious, they want to know who am I, what am I doing. So let me tell you something about Turkey and my experience in Turkey. Tamam, what have I learned, what's the good and the bad about my experience in Turkey. Tamam. Şimdi. I came in the year 2012, 12 or 13. I entered in a center as a student because, I wanted, basically the idea was to become a teacher, get married and stay here and, become a national, and it was a long-term plan. It didn't happen. I'm still single, still nobody loves me, and even the age is gone now. So that was the plan. Because of English, I'll become a teacher, I maybe marry a teacher, maybe I'll open up a school or something like that, and I will stay here. It didn't happen. So, with a student in a registration in a institute, I get the ikama thing. So legally I was covered, and then I used to get jobs part-time. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Mostly they say no, native. Now, what they don't understand is that native means anyone who speaks English ever since childhood. There are many countries, there are many South Asian and African countries where they were English colonies. That's why they speak English. For example, so they are also native. Not English. England is not only the only country where English is spoken. America is not only a country where English is being spoken. Canada, Australia, these are not only countries. Many different Arab countries, many different countries where English is spoken as an official language. Mesela, when I was, for example, in my country, the school is in English, the hospital is in English, the police station is in English. Yani, we speak English, we write English. The court is in English, so naturally everybody speaks English, so it's very easy to communicate. Likewise, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, many countries have got this language English, so they can speak. It's easy for them. They don't have schools. They don't have to go to these Dil Kursu Mursu Fala. They don't have. They speak in school, college, even at home. Tamam? So they are also native, first of all. Anyway, I tell you a joke. When I was new, it's going to finish, man. When I was new, many things I don't like, many things I like. Something they say, Nerelisin sen, where are you from? It was so annoying for me in the beginning. Ya Allah, it was so annoying, man. I want to strangle the man because, number one, this is personal. Number two, this is someone who knows you should ask. For example, if you know me, you're my student, you're my friend, you're my neighbor, you can ask because we know each other, we are in a relationship. Not anyone from the street. Allah Karis. I tell you a story. But then later I realized that everybody is doing it. They even do it with your own people, not only with Japanese, they do it with their own people. One day, believe me or not, in the metrobus, I was coming from the bus or God knows where, there was a young man, he was shouting from the back, and he was running after me. And when he came close to me, he was breathing heavily. Sen, there is. He can't even speak. Literally. There is. Now I know what he means, Nerelisin, and where are you from? But I was acting dumb. I was standing like this. I was saying, what? Sorry? I was posing that as if I don't know. And he was saying, he's showing with his hand that aeroplane, sand, you. Another guy came, he knew English a bit, and he started saying that, Odio ki sen nerelisin, yani where are you from? Your passport, nationality, ülke. I said, tamam, but who is he? I don't know him. And who are you? Why are you asking me? I don't know him. It's very rude to ask someone in the... Yok, sorun değil. We do it amongst ourselves, so it's not a problem. He's curious. Only he's curious. I said, tamam. London. I said, I'd come from London. I said, yok, no London. London, bias, sensia. London is white, you are black. Now, again, native, they say native. In London, there are many people who are nationals. They are like British national, Pakistani national, Indian, African, Jamaican, Afghani, Irani, they are nationals, for example, they get the passport, whatever, through whatever means. So national doesn't mean just only white London. So blacks are also British national, Asians, Arabs, nice. Anyway, so I said, I used to in the beginning. I'll make 2 videos, man. I'll make 2 videos. It's going to finish. It's a very long story. I want to tell you something about myself because people are curious. They are worried. They're always inquisitive. They have doubts. They don't have a very good feeling. God knows why do they have doubts and this suspicion. Anyway, they say şüphe and endişe. Tamam. I'll tell you a story. No problem. I did not have a house. I used to live in youth. Youth is a hostel, boys hostel, students hostel. But there also we used to fight all the time because students never used to book him. They don't really appreciate Yoga because, as I said, they're curious and they're really suspicious of the existence. So in the year 2013, 2013 I went to a school, a language school. I was working there as a teacher. So he did not pay me. He says, Tamam, you can stay here. He gave me a room, like 500 lira. He gave me a room, toilet, and you can stay here, and there is kitchen. I'll give you the keys. But then later I did not pay him, so he said, Tamam, work for my school for free and take the house for free. Take the room for free, you don't pay. I'd stayed there for 5-6 months. I used to sit there at the reception and it was an English language school. And people are so just mothers used to come to ask who is the teacher, what are the books. They used to I want to look at the class just because they want to send their children for English language. Before they send their children for language register, they ask so many questions and they never come back. Who is the teacher? Show me the certificate. And they just want to know the price and they go. I realized that. And after that, I used to stay there. There was a girl, she wanted to marry me. She stayed there. She was a German teacher. She was good, but her mother was not interested. So she could not express it to me that I'm sorry, my mother is not interested. She's coming and going and coming, wasting my time for no reason. And one day I was angry. I said, what are you doing, man? You don't seem to be having the trust. Marriage is about trust. What are you doing? You're doing everything, not nikah. Do nikah. She was she was fat, not very beautiful, 40 years, she's cigar all the time. And she was coughing so bad. I said, Ya Allah, she's really khasta. Allah kharis. Why do you smoke, man? Send the ichmi. Oh God. Anyway. So I stayed there and then after that he says, Tamam, there was shikayat in the Belediya. Someone complained that there is someone, a Yabanji sleeping in the school. So they said, you have to go because someone will come and they will put fine. So please, I have my brother, I will send you there. He has a house. So the first house I got was from him. It was in the basement, boardroom cart, 300 lira. In the year 2014. It will finish now, I will do another part 2. 2014, yeah. So then I started getting jobs. I had jobs on phone, online. The door just opened. Everybody was calling me. There was a school. I went there. So it took time for me to adjust. Then I started having jobs. I stayed there for 1 year. Then I got the Ikama because before that there was visa. They used to stamp it, the visa for the student thingy. Yeah, it will finish. No problem. I will do part 2. But basement there is smell, so I came to this house. I came in 2015 and today I am still here. He loves me, he likes me, but he also doesn't have a complete trust. There are people in the neighbors, they don't like me and they don't really appreciate, but anyway, they didn't do no harm, but in the heart